Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the Homeowner Series. I am your host, the Rental Man Buck. I got Daryl and I on our way back up to the summer cabin for our final part 3 of the summer cabin remodel. If you guys have been following our 3-part series, you would know that this has been a long work in progress. We've rebuilt our septic system. We've done a lot of tree work. We've done a lot more stuff off camera since last time. We are going to have to stop by Menards today and get some building supplies, as we did finally settle down on a option that we want to do for our garage. What sucks is I hope I don't have to hit my brakes, because he's going to be slamming into the back of me if that's the case. Fear not, we got quite a bit of work we still have left to do, with today being a gravel driveway, one of my favorite projects to always do. We're also going to lay down some new sod up front to make this grass not look like it has basically just dirt and rocks underneath of it. And in the end, if we have any time, we might look into possibly getting a boat dock built for our back pond area. Whether or not we're actually going to do that, we'll figure that out later. But for right now, we got some work to do. Daryl brought out his 590 skid steer, that little skid steer from Sunbelt. As much as I loved it, it just didn't have the weight in the rear to pick up half the loads that we were doing. With leaving Daryl to figure out the rest of the skid steer situation, I will have to run by Sunbelt and rent out a dump trailer. I should be able to fit most of the supplies that we need to use to build this shed on the trailer, but I'm still going to need to make quite a few trips, so I'm not too worried. I'll just say it's not a Menards parking lot if you don't see at least one guy with a trailer parking like this.
A few moments later.
One quick trip from the load bay later, and we already have some of our prefabbed walls. I went with this because it's already pre-insulated. We can pretty much just set it together like a Lego set. It's not going to really be a problem. We do still have to lay/finish up our foundation work, but we'll jump back up to the cabins. That way we can start getting the dirt work prepped. Daryl might have already started on it, but I also am going to run to Sunbelt Rental. Either way, we'll see you guys back when we have pretty much the equipment that we're going to need to start working on this job. Before we get too deep into the action, guys, if you guys do like content like this and would love to see more, be sure to smash that like button and possibly subscribe down below. We are on the race to 100,000 public subscribers by the end of this year. You guys really did seem to like that Bucked Up Customs video with the 2nd Gen Dodge that came out on Thursday last week, and I'd be glad to try and do more content like that. It is Bucked Up Customs, though, versus the Homeowner Series. We try to bring this energy all the way through all the different series, so be sure to check all those other ones out on the channel, guys. Other than that, now, let's get back to work. Daryl's going to go make the run to Sunbelt quick. He'll drop his trailer, bring back the dump trailer, and the forestry mulcher. So while I'm starting to itch around with flattening out our area where the garage is going to be, we're not going to do anything over there for the time being. I'm going to start leveling this out, and hopefully by the time he's back, I'll have at least scratched around a little bit of this, but I want to take the majority out of that with the forestry mulcher.
Later.
With Daryl now returning, though, from Sunbelt, we do have our forestry mulcher, also with the Diamond Seed dump trailer. We did finally put in a permanent identifier for our septic tank system, which is just the yellow bollard. Yes, it sticks out like a sore thumb, but hey, isn't that kind of what you want to do to be able to identify something? Might decorate it, might do something to it, I don't know. Let's get this forestry mulcher on and start tearing up the yard and the last places to start prepping for that new garage. We're still going to need to get those old scrap cars out of here, but everything that you guys seen that we tore up, the only spot that's going to be getting like actual sod, because I'm going to spread out some grass seed, like just Kentucky bluegrass or whatever's going to be best for my area. This little chunk, like right around the house, is probably going to get the actual sod layer, so we'll get a sprinkler out. But the rest of this is all just going to be spread around with grass seeds, so that way we can actually have natural grass grow out. And then this place will be looking, you know, halfway decent. I do need you guys to hit the comment section, though. I did tear up this area, but if we remove that stump, let me know, guys, what we should actually put here, because there's nothing that's going to be put here. It's just going to be grass. I can get rid of that stump, and we can put something, whether that's like another beach house, whether it's another garage, whether it's just a pathway to like a small little marina to our little lake area, but that means I'd have to clear out some of those dead trees. So be sure to hit the comments, let me know. Obviously keep it reasonable, it's Farm Sim. But I think now what it's going to be time to do is we're going to level out the area where the garage is going to be so we can start working on the construction of it. Popping up in my construction view, as you guys can see, this is the shed that we are going to be going with. In the back, we're going to have to either haul in quite a bit of dirt, or we're going to have to level off our ground to fit in the back. I think it's going to be better to probably just fill in and get that up. Probably is going to cost us a couple $100 worth of dirt to haul in. I'm not too worried though, so let's get our fabrication of the shed going up so that way we can have this building done, and then it is off to planting the sod and then laying that gravel driveway.
Many months later.
Welcome back now, guys. The shed has been completed. We have officially gotten the foundation absolutely perfect. Looking inside the shed, we have plentiful of room to store any extra projects. We did move in our welding table and additional accessories from the storage unit. The only things we have not moved over yet is our extra stuff that's been sitting outside. So the Massey Ferguson, the Jeep, and the four-wheeler. Daryl has been working with our local sod company. We got the grass pad. They just gave us some real nice, well, they didn't give us, but we got some brand new sod, and we have been watering this thing constantly. It's been about a month. We really were able to piece this garage together. With a couple-man crew between Kevin, Corey, and Daryl, we just got this thing put up. It's really sturdy. The last thing we have on our list, besides possibly installing a boat dock, I didn't really look at any of the dock plans. I'm going to head down, get some gravel, so that way we can lay a beautiful little gravel driveway all the way down to the roadside. Then we can finally take out that for sale sign that's still down in the ditch. Get this place looking spiffy. While I go pick up a couple loads of gravel, Daryl is going to finish up itching around and possibly moving all of the projects inside of the new shed. That way we can get those out of the way and start working on finalizing all of the work that we've done to this cabin. There's been a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that has went into this thing. Believe me, it was no picnic, not in the slightest. Oh, Daryl, you did do a little bit more work around here. Very, very nice. Well, the only spots that I know of that we're going to put gravel on right now, because again, this pathway just really leads to nothing, but I didn't want to get rid of it yet, is we're going to gravel all the way down from the shed to the road. That'll cover up the majority of our yard, and we will have at least something to build from. So I'm going to get the Bobcat and Daryl's truck out of the way. Daryl might be inside cleaning up. That's all right. I can take care of this myself. Let's start scooting ahead and finishing up with this beautiful gravel driveway.
The city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race. What's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like here to try to change your mind, trying to save your time. In case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list, girl, you can skip this funny business. Cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated. That's alright by me. I got everything that I need, but there is breakneck, paycheck, rat race. What's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. All my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cool night. Yeah, you can keep your 9 to 5, cause I'm happy with the simple life.
Well, I think this is pretty much, we might have to go, we're gonna have to go get just a little bit more gravel, and then of course I'm gonna be able to clean up the edges a bit. So we'll catch you guys back once I get the last of this driveway fixed. Or what I actually think we're gonna do is we're gonna jump ahead to when we can finally have all this grass grown in on the sides of the road, because we want this place looking as nice as possible. So we'll see you guys hopefully once this place looks absolutely awesome. I'm gonna finish this leveling work. Let's see what this place looks like all cleaned up. Well, guys, it's been a long couple weeks, but I think we are finally able to take out our little for sale sign. Let's get rid of this little guy and take our very first look at the brand new and improved summer cabin. We got all of the grass planted up. Daryl has officially loaded up his skid steer. We got a little bit of overpatch growth that we have to go and fix, but that might have just been some seed spread. We look around the yard, we do have our sod patch we're going to be mowing this afternoon, but our dirt patch kind of got cleared out a little bit as well. All of the grass has finally started to grow in. This place is looking great. We have a lot of other projects still to really do with this place, but I think this is a great start to what this place used to be. I'm really excited. Like I said, to guys, get into the comment section. Let me know, what should we build over in that back left corner? Hopping up into the drone view, though, that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you all so much for checking this one out. This one was probably a little bit faster paced, but, you know, I really just kind of wanted to showcase what this place looked like. We had a lot of fun piecing this property back together. We had a lot of demolition work, and we have so much more to do. I'm super excited, and I know you guys are too, especially with the summer season coming up. I'm definitely going to be visiting this place quite a few times. So if you guys want to check out more, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe down below. I will see you guys all in the next one. This is the Rental Man out. Peace.